Good morning, everybody. We found ourselves on day 28. We're almost done with our 30 days of moving for 15 minutes or longer every morning. I always just try to remind people that have just joined us that you can start at day 0 or day 1 and follow the sequence. You can also just start here today and then just carry on and then start at day 1 again. Those of you that have been following for a while, you know that there's certain practices that you feel that you want to repeat again. Sometimes you feel like you want to repeat the same practice twice more after we've just done our 15 minutes. So there's so many ways of incorporating these small little practices into your life, and my hope is that you find a way to do that, to keep yourself more movable, more at ease, stronger. And as we step towards the last few days, also moving towards the new moon phase, where we started the practice at the new moon phase, we're starting to slow it down a little bit. So today we're going to focus a little bit more on hips, moving really slow. So just come to sit, whichever way feels comfortable for you. Close your eyes. And take a few moments to really just settle into that seated shape that your body is making right now. Relaxing where you can. When you're ready, you take a deep inhale through the nose. Sigh the breath out. 2 more easy inhale. Sigh it out. 1 more deep inhale. And exhale it out. And we keep sitting for a while. Breathing in and out through the nose. And allowing your awareness to move a little bit more to your physical body, away from the stuff around you and more towards the stuff inside your body, like your heart beating, like your breath moving in and out through the nose, scanning through the body, checking in. Where do you feel some tweaks and some pains, if any? And allowing your breath rhythm to just ease out. When you're ready, you take another easy inhale through the nose. Sigh it out. Gently opening the eyes, and you're going to simply make your way onto your backs. So just rolling back and hugging the knees into the chest. And the knees can be nice and wide. You can kind of like wrap the arms around the shins and really squeeze the legs into the body. You can also rock from side to side, see what feels nice for you here. And you can hold on to the feet if it's easy enough for you to reach, and you kind of like just rolling around in a super happy baby, doing your little morning wake up and gurgly sound. So just a bit of free movement here. You might want to stretch the legs out and roll around ankles and wrists, maybe Shake legs and arms out. And then just hug the knees back into the body. Wrap your right thigh over the left and then place your foot down, your left foot down. From there, you're going to scoot your hips to the right side of your mat and simply drop your legs over towards the left side. So we're rolling into a twist. And then you might have to rearrange the torso a little bit here. You might have to hug your knees higher or move the legs a little further away from the torso. Find that stretch. So it's your first movement this morning, maybe. So easy with that twist. You're trying to just get the body to release your, hopefully, 6 to 8 hours of sleep. Sighing your breath and your body out into this twist. One more easy breath there. And then you can just untangle the legs as you roll yourself out. Scoot back to center. Wrap your left thigh over the right. So kind of like that. In Afrikaans, you call it, reminds me of a koek sister, which is a sweet pudding that we make traditionally here. And then place your right foot down onto the mat. You're going to scoot your hips to the left as far as feels comfortable, and kind of like automatically your legs are just going to fall over towards the right. Then you move your torso around a little bit. You might feel like you need to move your legs a bit further away or hug them a little closer. Scoot around until you find, okay, I can ease and relax my body into that twist. And you sighing and softening the breath and the body out here. Just easing it slowly into movement. One more breath. And then gently untangle, rolling back. And you're simply going to cross your right ankle over your left thigh. So this is a great place to stay. If you feel you need a little bit more, you can hug that left leg into the body. So you can just hug it like that. It is nice to use the hands. So placing the right hand between the legs, left hand on the outside, and interlace behind the left thigh. And then just rest the weight of the legs into the hands. So if this is not available for you, take a strap, get the strap around the back of that left leg, and then just rest the legs into the strap. Try though not to strain through your shoulders and your neck. Some of you are going to interlace around the shin, and you're going to start to feel a deeper stretch here into the right side of the leg. You might feel it into the hip, around the sit bones and the glutes. And we just stay for about 5 breaths, or maybe 2 more breaths here because I'm talking so much this morning. Easy does it. There shouldn't be any pain. You can flex this right foot. And we take it a little further by straightening that left leg out. So you can keep interlacing behind the left thigh, or you can move the hands up and grab hold behind the calf or maybe the ankle. My body is still really cold this morning, so I'm going to just take it easy, maybe something there. Or if that feels too intense, go back here, just straighten the leg out, flex that left foot a little. So pulling toes towards the shin. Relax your face, your shoulders and your neck. One more breath. Nice. And then bend that left knee, release the left foot back down. Keeping the legs in the shape of 4, and you simply drop the legs over towards the left side. So what you're going to feel is this beautiful stretch here across the front of the pelvis and into that hip. So not hugging your knee into the body like we did previously, but moving the knee away from the body and just resting there. So allow the legs to feel heavy. Allow this right sit bone to relax back down towards the floor. Relax your face and your jaw. So we're staying around about 5 breaths for each of these shapes. And you keep going back to an easy inhale and a long exhale. And then slowly rolling yourself all the way out here. Hug both knees into the chest. Maybe you need to shake them out a little bit again. And we swap around other side. So placing right foot down, bend the left knee, left ankle, crossing over that right thigh. You can stay right there if you're feeling some kind of stretchy sensation across the hip or the leg. Otherwise, you hug the legs in towards the body. You can interlace fingers behind that right thigh. That's one option for you. Or a strap, or maybe the shin. There's going to be a side that feels more doable or easier, if you want to use that word, than the other side. Just go with where the body is at here. Make sure that you're not straining through your neck and your shoulders. You can flex this left foot and just settle into it. If it helps you to sigh your breath out, to get your body not to be too rigid, then sigh your breath out. We're staying for 2 more breaths. And easy does it, you're paying attention to what's happening in your lower back and your sacrum. If they kind of like screaming in an uncomfortable way, you just release and put the foot back down. Now we go into a variation from here where you straighten that right leg out. So it might be here, the knee might be bent. It doesn't necessarily have to be all the way straight. You can keep the interlace behind that right thigh, or you can move the interlace up to the calf or even the ankle, depending on how warm your body is, how long you've been up, what you did yesterday, just what the energy feels like today. And we stay for a little while. You can flex the feet. By dorsiflexing like this, you just kind of like supporting a little bit more over the knee and the ankle. Relax your face. Easy breaths into the belly. One more breath here. And we release. Placing that right foot down. Keep the shape of 4 with the legs and just drop the legs over towards the right. So you're basically planting this top foot, and then think, relax my hips, my glutes down towards the mat. So this left leg is not falling into the body, it's moving away from the body. So you have to maybe readjust a little bit there. Arms resting where it feels okay for you. Relax across the belly so that you can feel the stretch across the front side of, or the left side of the pelvis. Maybe a little of an interesting feeling around the hip joint for you there. You stay for a few more breaths. Keep your awareness with an easy inhale and a nice long exhale. We go for 1 more breath there. And when you're ready, gently releasing out, so activating a bit through the front body. Hug the knees into the body. And you're going to rock yourself all the way up into sitting. Kind of cross over the ankles and simply walk yourself back onto your hands and your knees. And just tick-tock it out. Sway it out, roll it out, a bit of freestyling here for you because we were on our backs for so long. So it's nice to press back into a child's pose and then just roll the front body open, stepping the feet wide and just rolling it out from side to side. We had a lot of compression into the hip creases. We were stretching into the side of the glutes and the hip joints, so opening up into the front body is really awesome. And then rolling back, child's pose. Let's go for 2 more of those. Curling up through hands and knees, opening up into the front body, hanging there or rolling it out. You'll know. You're familiar now with what the body needs. You've been doing this for 28 days and we roll back into a child's pose. Last one, curling all the way up, opening up into it, maybe lifting the gaze a little bit here. And tuck the toes under and press back into a down dog. So your last little stretch here, just walking the legs out a little bit here. You can again tick-tock the hips from side to side. Softening a little bit into it. Such a beautiful active stretch into the back body. We take another deep inhale right down into the bellies. And we sigh the breath out. Walk the feet forward halfway up your mat. Bend your knees. Sit your butt all the way down. Amazing how quickly time flies when you move slow. And just come to sit comfortably again. You can close your eyes, you can rest your hands on your knees, or simply bring your palms to touch. And we always rest our thumbs against our sternum in the hope that we can feel our heart beating on the other side. And when I say that, it doesn't mean that you hope that you're alive. It's just that you can really connect with your heart beating on the other side. It's easy to think, yeah, I have a heart sitting on the other side and it's beating. But what does it mean for you when you really think about this amazing heart sitting on the other side of your sternum and it's beating? Every second of the day, it's keeping you alive. It's allowing you to move and share this amazing practice with me. So be grateful for your beating heart and all this movement that we can do together. Thank you, everybody. I will see you tomorrow morning. Have a wonderful day. So people, if you enjoyed the movement practice that you've just done with me, please leave me a comment down below so that I have a better idea of what it is that you guys might be looking for when it comes to movement practices. Maybe give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, either way, or even better, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And also, if you look in the more info down below, there's a link to my actual website where you can become a patron to my Wolf Heart and support this work that I do in the hope to give you tools so that you can move better. Thank you.